Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you guys a video on my setting powders, and I have two setting powders that I'm using right now that I really love. I love both of these setting powders, but I did wanted to do a comparison between these two setting powders. The first setting powder that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys, the Revolution Luxurious Banana Powder versus the RCMA setting powder. So I'm going to set my right face with the RCMA setting powder and then my left side with the Revolution Luxurious Banana Powder, and I'm going to be comparing both of these powders and seeing which one I like best. So I'm going to go in and place the setting powder right onto my pan. This pan here I got from Morphe. You can order this right on their website. So I'm just going to pick up some of the setting powder and then place it right onto the pan. So what I like about the RCMA is that it does pour out a little bit faster than the Revolution one. It comes out a lot slower and just a tiny bit at a time, which, I mean, I don't mind. I just feel like it's a lot of time consuming to kind of like get the product out. So I'm going to go in and set the right side of my face with the RCMA powder, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques brush. This is a multitask cheek brush. So it just looks like this. I'm just going to pick some of this powder up, tap off anything that kind of not sticking to the brush, and I'm just kind of working it into the brush, and then whatever wants to tap off, we'll just tap off. So I'm just going to apply this right under my under eyes to kind of set everything. And it kind of just fell all over my cheeks, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and set my forehead as well. I'm going to be using the same brush just because I kind of want to see what it's like to use the exact same brush for the application. So I'm just going to clean this off real quick. So I'm just going to spray the brush and clean off the powder. And I love cleaning my brushes with the Cinema Secret. If you watch most of my videos, you know I love the Cinema Secret spray because it dries super fast. So it only took a couple seconds for this to kind of dry because the Cinema Secret Makeup Brush Cleanser, this here is like a super fast drying, and it's so good. I really love that product. So now on my left side, I'm going to pick up the Revolution Luxurious Banana Powder. I'm just going to kind of tap it off a little bit. So I'm going to let this powder sit for about a minute to let itself kind of bake and soak up all the moisture, and I will be right back to dust it off. So I went back in and cleaned this brush and dust off any of the powder that I used, and now I'm just going to use this to swipe everything away. Now I do want to clean this brush again so that I can give you guys an honest opinion without the products actually mixing with each other. So I'm going to clean this and I'll be right back to dust off the other side of the cheek. I'm just going to dust away this side. So my overall thoughts on these two powders is that they are so similar in texture and kind of like how they come off. They're so similar. The only thing is that this is white and this is of course yellow. I feel that if you are more tan and on the yellower side, this is so perfect for you. If you're more pale and on the lighter side, I think this one is great. I feel like this is good for me during the summertime, and this one is good for me during the wintertime. The RCMA is kind of a little bit more silky. Like, it feels like a powder, but really silky powder. And then the Revolution Luxurious Banana Powder, it's like more powdery. It doesn't really have, if you rub it for a little bit, it kind of does have a tiny bit of a silk, but not as much as the RCMA one. The RCMA one is super silky, powdery, and it feels a little bit more refined, like they kind of made it really fine. with this one is kind of like not as fine as the RCMA one. Okay, since I can't pick one of these, I'm gonna say I love the texture of this. I love the color of this. The price is really good. So the Revolution Luxurious Banana Powder is $8 at Ulta, and it's 1.48 ounces, and the RCMA is $12, and then it's 3 ounces. If I were you, I would probably mix both of these and use it. That's what I would do. They're both pretty cheap, and I like them, so that is my review. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.